is an essential resource for life and development. Although abundant, water is a finite resource. In the hydrosphere, that is in the portion of Earth expanding upward in atmosphere to about 15 kilometers and downward in the planet crust to about 5 kilometers, there are approximately about 1.4 billion of cubic kilometers of water. That is 1.4 billion of cubic meters. Most of this water, about 97.5%, is salt water, being stored in oceans. Only about 2.5% is freshwater. If we limit to easily accessible freshwater resources, this number decreases to only about 0.01%. That is about 200,000 cubic kilometers. Only about 60% of the latter amount can be considered renewable water resources. That is, it is naturally restored every year. In the world, most of the freshwater withdrawals, about 70%, are destined to agriculture. Then about 20% for industry, and finally about 10% for domestic uses. These rates are variable from country to country, depending on the degree and type of development. Domestic uses are the sector in which the percentage of losses is usually the highest, due to both extent and complexity of water supply systems, but also to lack of maintenance and to wrong habits of users. According to the United Nations, the minimum water requirement for a person to survive in a temperate climate is an average level of activities is 5 liters per day, which grows to 10 liters per day in a warm climate. If we also consider the need for cooking, washing, and for sanitary purposes, the requirement can grow to 50 liters. However, in most countries, water consumption is over 100 liters per day per person, and in some cases it can reach more than 500 liters per day per person. This is possible only in countries with sufficient availability and functional water supply systems. Unfortunately, more than 2 billion people on our planet do not have sufficient and safe access to water. Moreover, the frequency and the extent of drought periods is increasing, also in temperate climatic zones. Sustainable management of water supply system is then fundamental to increase the resilience in front of water scarcity scenarios, especially in large and densely populated urban areas. Management of water crisis is usually based on rationing in the emergency, on maximizing the exploitation of natural water sources, and on reducing the losses in the middle-long term. However, these approaches are becoming insufficient in the increasing number of cases. So, other strategies are to be considered also to achieve a more sustainable use of water resources and increase the resilience and adaptability of water systems. Among these strategies, the use of non-conventional water sources is particularly important. These sources are related to waters already available in urban areas, but usually are not used because of their lower quality, discontinuous availability, or difficulties in their storage and distribution. Some are natural, such as rainwater and phreatic aquifers. Others are related to used water, such as greywater, wastewater, and industrial process water. Although some treatment is usually needed before their use or reuse, it should be considered that at least 50% of domestic needs could be satisfied by non-potable water. The strong reduction of all losses and wastes in the water withdrawal and distribution, together with the good practice of using and reusing all the available waters, matching types and uses, are the main way to a more sustainable solution to water availability issues and to a most effective protection of the environment.